I was.
What up, Survivor Nation? Yes, we back at it again. First episode. Here we are, the 2-hour special. And I got my PhDs in survivorology once again with me here. Lance, how's it going tonight?
Doing well.
There you are.
Well.
The doctor.
I like deer tick.
The doctor.
I don't blame him. My man Doug, what's going down?
What's up, Charlie? What's up, Survivor Nation?
That's right.
Love you guys.
That's right.
Love you. Survivor Nation.
All right, so here we go. We started out episode 1. Now, the whole thing is, obviously, now we see how Ghost Island's going to go. It's all about the decisions that these players make as individuals. It's really, that's what it boils down to. They're put into a lot of scenarios where they can take a decision, make it good, make
somebody
it bad.
in the past that have screwed up that decision. And
Right.
They're showing that with the legacy. But yeah, I think we called it last week. What we thought.
Right, kind of, yeah.
We pretty much
Yeah.
did. We had it nailed.
And then, so we started out here. We had the leaders picked out, and Brendan. I kind of figured one of the older people. I thought both the older people would get picked off the top as being the leaders, but that did not happen. It was just Brendan. And then for the Navidi tribe, it was Chris. And Chris is a slick player. Yeah,
Right.
He's a smart guy. He's into the game. He's thinking ahead of other players. He's he's got the strategies down to kind of go ahead and I mean, some of the things that he pulled tonight with just kind of his own intuition into the game, that right there, it shows you that he's going to be a strong player.
Oh yeah.
So we got the leaders of the game. We start out also where Jeff is showing him this is what you're going you're gonna be playing for this and going back to your tribe, and you get this much rice, and it's a very nominal amount of rice, and I'm not sure how long it's gonna have to last them, but
the most that they've gotten ever, I guess, for one tribe to start.
Yeah,
out
it's
with.
the least. It's the least amount,
like
right?
The least amount.
Yep,
the least amount.
Correct.
Okay,
yeah.
I was thinking the
correct. No, it's the least amount of rice that's ever been given to a tribe at the beginning of a Survivor series.
Well, it looked like there was plenty of rice over there on Ghost Island.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You
Did
ain't
you see
kidding.
that pot that Donathan made?
Yeah.
That's true.
But the two dudes they chose to lead, I just want to throw this in there.
Yeah.
Throughout the episode, and we'll get to it, those two guys have kind of like, they chose correctly, those tribes. Those two guys seem to take an alpha male pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
wait a
good,
second now. There's a
right?
bunch of
For
alpha
sure.
males in this
Sure,
program.
yeah.
All of them are. There's a
Right.
lot of alpha males. Dominic's an alpha male. I mean, that's why you're already seeing males butting
Right.
heads with males.
Right, but
Absolutely.
Normally males bond, females bond.
Right.
But now you got nothing but a bunch of.
But Brendan and Chris both seem to be pretty intelligent guys, and they command the room, if you will.
They're in a good position for what they are. Yeah.
Right. Either
Yeah.
they adopted that role or
Brendan
they
more
are
so.
that.
I'd say Brendan on his tribe more so than Chris. Chris has a lot more leaders, I think, on his tribe.
But yeah.
Well,
that's
and then
correct.
with Chris
he's younger.
too.
Chris
Chris
is younger.
is also he started off bad with Dominic as being Chris was the leader, but Dominic really wants to be the leader.
Right.
He's already in
Absolutely.
that leadership position.
He's a construction supervisor.
Exactly, yeah.
The guy's used to being in control.
exactly. Yeah.
That's probably why.
Brendan's got the other males on his tribe are Donovan, Jacob, James Lynn, and Michael. Michael's 18 years old.
Yeah. And he's the one. He's lying about being 18 years old. He's
Right.
actually 23.
Yeah.
This is what he says.
And we start out with they're doing the puzzle reward challenge, and it's basically for tools and whatnot. You get it looked like hatchets and hammers and probably nails and rope and all kinds of stuff.
There's a fishing gear, I think.
Right, yeah, some fishing gear that came with all that stuff too. And then Michael, he was the buff looking kid. He's dying.
Oh, he was dying
at
out
the
there
end of that, right?
for being
there.
18 years old.
Him and Sebastian head to head for the little, they had to make it through the obstacle course. Michael is dying out there.
Oh,
just
God.
falling apart.
The typical frat guy losing breath right there halfway through,
Right.
with the white tennies and the white tee.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
not to mention khaki slacks. Chris was looking good out there too.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was, what was it after that? Donathan, he comes out. He's kind of coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, He's given the fact that he's gay and that he's come from this and that. And him and Desiree are kind of talking. We had Sebastian and Chris. We had Jacob. And Jacob, he finds the idol. Sebastian and Chris are they're teaming up now. And Chris, Jacob, he gets sent out to Ghost Island.
And he avoids immunity.
And he avoids immunity throughout the process.
The other tribe voted him to go to
Ghost Island,
so that he would avoid the vote, and they had to keep him around.
And he opened his mouth in order to kind of make that happen in a way.
Good.
I think
good. That was a good move on his part, but
sure.
Later we see that it.
Let's be honest. Ghost Island is another name for redemption. There's just another twist into it. Right. Let's be honest, okay? It's not that bad as redemption.
No, I agree.
The difference is redemption is a desert island where it stinks to be there. The Ghost Island, it has some.
Ghost Island has
and you have relaxation. You can be by yourself. Yeah, and you can still be involved.
You're getting right. You are. You're in the game. You're kind of playing things right.
It's a chance game. Either you get the idol or you don't.
Sure.
We're still waiting for somebody to get punished. We're waiting, but that's ahead of the curve.
That'll happen.
We want to see somebody get punished over there.
So we start in on day 3. We got another challenge. And the Navidi's leading, of course, right off the rip.
What color? What was that? That's the orange, or is that the purple?
The Navidi, I believe, is the orange tribe.
Orange tribe. Okay.
Or no. The Malolo is the orange tribe. The Navidi is purple. Purple.
Yeah. Okay.
So of course, the Navidi tribe, they started off with a good lead and they won, of course. And so that right there, I mean. Of course, we go into the second episode, and we also see that they win the second one, too. But it kind of sets Jacob up into, after he goes to Ghost Island, he decides to make a fake idol. At the same time, he finds the legacy advantage. He decides who he wants to give the legacy advantage to, and it was, what was her name?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Right.
And, yeah, so he decides to give it to her. He comes back to the tribe, and he's thinking he's slick or whatever, trying to make an idol. And right off the bat, Brendan asks him, where's
the note?
Yeah, where's the note?
Smart move. Smart. Well, anybody would do that.
It was a smart move.
We have had some seasons where nobody would ask that.
Yeah.
You just believe the guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yeah.
So it's a decent move right there, right off the bat.
So yeah, he gets the hint that no way, this guy is full of it, and I think Chris caught onto that pretty quickly too, right? Or no, Chris was on the other.
He's on the other tribe.
Chris is on the other tribe. Yeah.
Who was the other? Who caught onto it also on there? There was somebody else that caught onto it on their tribe too.
Well, I think all of them pretty much were on.
I mean, they all pretty much kind of. But there was somebody I thought that was a little
Stephanie
more.
Johnson.
Maybe she was a little more vocal.
Yeah, the
about
woman knew something was up in their alliance.
The girls knew he was lying.
Because you got the 18-year-old, you have Brendan, and then you have Johnson, the woman in that triangle right there. Right?
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, well, we kind of brushed over that performance.
Well, no, we haven't even got to that yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was okay. Whoa.
But yeah, Jacob comes back, and Jacob's what? He gives some far-fetched story, and he thinks he even called it after he got voted out. But, I mean, we pretty much glossed over Gonzalez getting voted out. Gonzalez, I think she would have been a hell of a player.
Being right. We ended up with Gonzalez or Donathan going out.
Right.
And I'll tell you what.
At Tribal Council, I think she messed up. She went around, she whispers to everybody. I don't know if that had a big impact on her getting voted out, but it was definitely a ballsy move to just go out there and start talking to Tribal Council like it's no big deal. Start whispering in people's ears.
It's rude this early in the game.
It's not only rude, but it kind of. I think that
game.
Almost puts a target on your back to a certain extent.
You do something like that after the merge when votes are really getting heated. I don't think that's. No. You just if you want to do something like that, you call it out in front of the tribe. Call it out. You get more respect that way.
Absolutely.
She could, like Lance said, she could have gone really far, but people saw that right off the bat.
Yeah.
And since we're in the early stages of the game, we're not even to mid game. She's not even a physical.
Everybody.
Yeah, she's not a physical threat either. We got to play buddy-buddy. She wasn't
friendly with the other 4 girls.
Right.
She didn't talk to the other 4 girls.
Nope.
And that's what it was. Those women are really getting close over there.
You You got to play nice. I mean, that's rule number one.
Everybody's happy to be there. You have to ride that positive
Absolutely.
wave in the early game.
Start
We're all smiles.
And that's right. That's why we see hashtag blindside right off the bat.
Yeah, the two Stephanies not liking each other. There's a problem.
Yeah, there was
you got
an
Dominic
issue.
and Chris not liking each other on the other tribe.
Yep.
I mean, there's problems already, and you can't show that. They weren't even at first tribal, and they're already saying, "Hey, you're on the chopping block."
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't even
right
know
off
that.
We
the
spoke
bat.
about that. Like Sebastian going up and
Went over to Wendell and
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
something to Wendell. Wendell's like,
right.
"Hey, they're talking about writing your name down to Dominic,"
Right.
and Dominic goes,
Immediately,
"Oh
yeah.
okay." So now Sebastian and Chris are
And they haven't even
enemy number
voted.
one.
They're
Yeah.
not even going to go to tribal.
Right. Haven't even had to go to tribal yet.
haven't
right.
even had to go to a
And
immunity challenge
he's
yet.
obviously now Dominic. He's worried. So first night he's out. He's like, I'm finding the idol.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. I'm going out. I'm gonna find the idol, and I can't believe it. Sure shit though.
Finds it in the dark.
Pitch dark, and
Full moon.
he ends up finding. Yeah, well, true.
He had a moon
did,
shadow.
He did have some moon on his side, but yeah. So day 4 was actually when we find out that Jacob makes the fake idol.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He presents it to the tribe, and
If you're going to do that, you need to go all out, bro. You can't just steal some beads.
he really made a crappy piece of crap.
I think
There's no doubt
Should have
about
just came back and
The
told
thing
him what
looked-
happened.
The thing looked
Don't
bad.
even show him a
Yeah.
fucking idol.
Yeah.
Don't show him a fake idol. Don't show him nothing. If you're going to show anybody a fake idol, don't show the whole group.
Yeah.
Show one
Yep.
person.
Yeah, right. You show like one of the
person. You don't
guys
show
leading.
the whole group, and now everybody
Right.
gets to judge it and go, he's fucking lying.
Right.
Yep.
Right when Brandon goes, let me see the
He
note,
gave it,
everybody
yeah.
goes, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Who the fuck forgets
This
that?
That's
is
why
a-
you-
forgets the note.
That's why
liar.
you're right, Lance. You do it in private, one-on-one,
Right.
because if he calls you out, then you're not embarrassing yourself in front of
in
everybody.
front of
just one
everybody.
person.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man,
So
that's a rough
that was
move to make,
bonehead
man.
mode.
Yeah.
Real.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we had a next immunity challenge pretty much right after that. We went to immunity, reward, and Ghost Island, of course, back.
Again, yeah.
And we had it was the Navidi tribe with another win, of course.
Can I get to Jeremy Lin?
Yeah,
worst,
yeah.
The worst fucking swimmer I've ever seen in my life. The guy held his
So
breath and
right.
went down like a foot.
He must-
and
he
he
must-
came back up.
Right.
He probably smokes like 3 packs a day or something.
body-
There's
That could
something-
be.
The bo-
something wrong.
No. The body follows the head. When you dive, you're not going underwater
could
like
be
this.
true. Yeah, he might have just
This
not
is
known
why
how
he's
to
the doctor, everyone.
don't
He
go
knows
underwater
something
like
about
this.
everything, right?
You
He
can't.
knows.
What are you going to do? This?
I
Lance
wasn't.
knows
I was
something
not
about
impressed
everything.
at all with his swimming performance.
Right when you hold your breath, you flip your head down.
Yeah.
Your feet are your head's already 4 feet, 5 feet down.
Right.
Now all you got to do is swim down.
Yeah.
Was there,
What a
Lance,
moron.
was there a chink in the armor?
Chink
I'm sorry.
somewhere.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
there was a chink in the armor.
Something
at
was
that
going on, but it definitely put his head on the chopping block for that one.
Yeah, so all they had to
And
do
it should have been.
Right, all they had to do was, jump down, get the balls to come up and shoot the hoops.
The
but
buoys, yeah.
Yeah.
Donathan actually ended up being the one to jump in after
The
his
hero,
teammates.
yeah.
Yes.
And so it was too
They
late.
still lost.
It was too late, right. Navidi, they were destroying anyhow.
Mhm.
And so they go ahead. They end up winning.
Desiree, she followed through. Did you see her holding
Oh,
it?
she-
was
right,
following
she-
through.
right.
She's looking real good.
Swooshing them. So,
Mhm.
yeah, right. So we went into...
Cornhole. If you can play cornhole, you can do all these games.
Sure, yeah. So we went into day 6. Donovan was at Ghost Island, and he goes through with the scenario of smashing the urn. I would think that somebody. I mean, do you have to go in order? Is
That's
that
what
a
I was
rule?
wondering.
I'm really not sure because it seems like I would just. I mean, he didn't get anything, so I'm thinking
Yeah.
you must be able to smash any urn you want to.
Maybe.
Right.
I'm
I
thinking
don't know.
I'm thinking you should be able to. I mean, I think we'll see one of the next people to go to Ghost Island.
and
That's
go.
probably what they'll end up doing.
Gonna go
Like,
all the way
I'm
this
not, I'm
side.
not doing the because Donathan didn't get any reward from it at all, except for
It was
he basically got
Neutral.
to boil up a 3-pound bag of rice in a
Right.
pot and just
Scarf
chow
it
down
down.
on it. That's about
Scarf
all that
it down.
came of it.
It was a neutral. It was a neutral note. He got nothing. It didn't hinder.
Yeah, he didn't.
Nor help him.
He
Nothing.
didn't get any help
Nothing
other
for him.
than not going to the.
That's a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
to
Get voted
It
out.
is a
jury to
bonus,
vote.
right? It is a bonus to kind of get end up at Ghost Island
Or
to a
Tribal
certain
Council.
You know, but the
extent, right.
shame is there's one
to
thing
avoid Tribal Council.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
you miss out on there is you don't see the chemistry in Tribal, which is important for every player, right? So he didn't get
A
to see
couple
the
hours? You think a
conversation.
couple hours
No.
a day?
The Tribal conversations, what
Oh.
Jeff asks, there are things revealed there that a player needs to see, and not seeing those things, the questions asked, who people are talking to, what the votes, how the votes went, who walked up when they did, how they reacted. That stuff's important.
And it's important
is.
too because with people going to
Let me ask you
Ghost
this.
Island, especially like Jacob, I mean, he
Jacob's
lost.
gone.
He lost a well, yeah, but he lost a lot of time,
Yeah.
and he had no real relationship. It was no big deal, and he spills his guts to Stephanie, and Stephanie's like, "Psh, "Yeah, you're gone, dude,"
Yeah,
and that was it.
She did not run back.
He
to
got voted
Brendan,
off.
though.
He seemed
did?
real confident coming
Stephanie?
into Tribal.
Yes.
But after
She did. She went back
Wait,
and she was like,
she
I really
did?
like him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but she did not go back.
She
I would have
voted
thought
for him,
she would have. Yeah, she voted for him, but I would have thought she'd run back to Brendan. Maybe she did. We didn't see it, and go, "Hey,
True.
listen, he
She's gotta
doesn't
fake it.
have a real idol. It's fake. It's all a ruse. We got to get this guy.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
get this guy going, right?" Instead, she goes to the camera and she says, "We're going. Maybe I'll string him along, right?"
yeah.
Well, I mean, either
You
way,
know.
I mean, he's
What
a non-threat, really.
Jacob said it perfectly. He said, "There's a lot of good-looking people. I'm the black sheep here." And what he should have done was been a mouse in a corner, just been modest, just kind of hid out
Sure.
there. That's the best way. Cochran played it the same way. Just kind of you got to limp along a little bit. You can't be coming out saying all this bogus stuff and
You gotta
being
hang out with the
eccentric.
girls. I've been saying that for how long?
Right.
You got to
right.
hang out with the girls. You
Yeah.
hang out with the
Yeah.
girls because
Yeah.
the girls all stick together.
Yeah, for the most
When
part,
you got a
they
bunch
do.
of alpha males, you got to steer away from them and get with the girls. You got
Right.
coverage and security there.
Yeah,
Or you find someone
girls
who's
will-
limping outside
Trust me,
the
the
group.
girls will backstab you and throw you out, throw you under the
Yeah.
bus.
sure they will.
Yes,
But-
not till later.
Right,
You know.
they'll string you
They'll
along.
keep you out
right.
for a vote,
Yeah.
and you go, "Hey, I think they're going after you."
You just got to
Stephanie.
figure out who's Queen Bee. You got to find out who's
Sure.
Queen Bee in that group, and
Sure.
then
Well,
if you look around and you see who's not talking to who, maybe you can scoop them up and say, "Man, I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend. Come over here."
Well, it seems like we have Stephanie that she has some power
Stephanie
now.
Johnson is the queen bee.
Yeah, she has some power now, and
Of
she
the
may be. Yeah, she
Malolo
may be.
With the colored yoga pants, Stephanie, right? The one who
she's
wanted
the
wanted
one
to
that's
talk
got
to
the
Jacob.
big dark
Yeah,
hair.
Dark
yeah,
hair.
The big dark hair. Yeah.
Great cans.
So
Yeah, yeah.
she'll be a power player on that Malolo tribe, and obviously next season here we're kind of switching things up as far as the tribes go, and I'm not sure how that's gonna really work out, but it's gonna be an interesting play to see how Ghost Island will actually incorporate with our tribes being switched up already, and that'll be on the next episode, which is also. Can we reverse the curse part 2?
Yes.
So that'll be
We'll make
that'll be an interesting thing.
brings
to
up
see.
another point, Charlie. Is Jacob revealed to Stephanie about that gift he gave,
and now right,
and
also,
that
yeah.
will affect
Good
things.
point, yeah.
If Jacob just left, got voted out, and didn't say a word about that thing, right? It would have died right there. And what's her face would have just had it, and nobody would have known. But
Yep.
since now Stephanie knows, with the merge coming up that we're seeing, right, that's going to happen next week, that's going to trickle down. There's going to be a
Sure,
legitimate trickle
sure.
down there.
Well, you just
Like
there's
Stephanie,
no real tribes. You're just trying to win with the people that you're with at that certain point, and it's more of a chance to get to know the other people that you
right
don't
off the
know.
bat.
Yeah.
Right off the
I
bat.
don't
So
yeah.
the
just
mixing it
because
up.
of that. I don't like that. I don't really like these mix-ups so early on. I'm not a big fan of it. I like the people to gel, and then they get ripped apart once they form relationships.
Yeah, if the
gelling for 5 days.
if a merge or a tribe switch up happens and it happens a little later, it keeps things a little more exciting. I do like that as well. When they just separate the tribes right off the bat, it's like these people don't have too much. And I understand that they are trying to build relationships without the rest of the people too. That does play into, I think, how the social aspect of the game spreads so quickly. A lot of people, all the different people from both tribes get to know each other right away. And you see sides being taken almost immediately before any real merge happens, and that plays into the merge actually happening.
Because
with
this
these
tribe
guys
just the
getting
tribe
mixed up like that.
Takiti, right? The Orange tribe just got rid of their dead weight, and now we're going to
Absolutely,
split
yeah.
them up. We could have had some great challenges where their tribals could have paid off, right? They already feel bad about voting people off. Now they've got a tribe together that they think can win.
Sure.
And now we're just going to split them up again.
Yep.
It'd be nice to have some structure, but now we're splitting them up.
Oh,
And then
split
we
them
get-
up. Split them up. You already got some rivals going on, and if maybe they split up. You form more bonds, and maybe Dominic and Chris butt heads later again later in the game when Dominic meets some people on the other tribe.
Oh, I think they're going to come together
And
again.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
sure.
We can only hope.
I mean, did we even get to Dominic finding the idol and
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
stealing it from?
Well,
or showing
we did,
it to Chris?
yeah, we didn't mention that he was,
Right, we needed
creepily
to-
staring over his
that he made a
sleeping.
fake
No,
tribal
yeah,
members,
right.
but
We
I
did
mean,
need to I think we didn't really, we covered the fact that Jacob did, but yeah, it's an important fact to point out that Dominic made
not
that
only
idol.
finds the idol,
But-
makes a fake
Right.
idol, then is smart. He wraps the
With the paper.
you wrap the
Yeah.
packaging.
Yeah.
You tie the rope around it.
He did
put
what
the
Bob
paper in
Ross
there,
didn't
and you
do.
go here,
Yeah.
here. You know,
Jacob.
Bob
Yep.
Ross blew it.
Yeah, Bob Ross didn't play that
We
so
got
well.
Bob Ross,
right.
Jeremy
But
Lin,
Dominic was a smart player.
That
He
was
wrapped
smart.
it up
Well,
with
you
the
know who's
paper.
smarter?
It was
and Chris for
Right.
seeing through the ruse.
and
Yes.
and
that's
Chris
that's the play.
and that was the play that told us that Chris is going to be a killer in
Yes.
this
He's
game.
gonna be a hard
because
out.
He just with the actual idol paper wrapped around the idol, and he's like, I don't know, this guy's pulling me in.
Yeah, why is he showing me?
We're not best buds or nothing here.
Right.
Haven't been for 5
What's
days.
going on here? Right.
He asked
So,
the key question: do you have the idol?
That was the first thing he
right
said.
off the bat.
Now he can
And
Right
hold.
Dominic
off the
says
bat.
no.
He can
And then-
hold
Yeah.
Dominic to that lie. You
Yep.
lied to me, bro.
Yep.
You lied to me.
For
Well,
the whole game, right?
you lied to me.
over
You
after
said
that.
you had it, but you showed me a fake one.
Sure. Yeah, you lied.
You
That's
lied
all
to
there
me
is
straight
to it.
up. Don't trust this guy. He blatantly lied to me.
Yep.
And Chris was smart to see that. Like you said, Lance, Dominic hated his guts for a couple days.
Yeah,
And then if he's
going
gonna,
to
if Dominic's gonna come to me, if I put myself in that position, Dominic's gonna come to me and say, "Let's be buddies." He must feel pretty confident.
Yeah. Yep.
And what makes confidence?
What did
in
I
this
say?
game?
You're
It's
walking around like the
idols.
cock of the walk now.
Yeah. It's
You will.
idols.
I
Yeah.
mean, because you must have found the idol. No, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Why
find out.
why you
Yeah, we're
buddying
gonna
up
find
next to
out
me?
here next episode where we end up with the masculinity kind of taking over, and Dominic, Chris being the leaders of kind of what's gonna end up happening. I think with the whole tribe after they switch. I don't think Brandon. I don't think he's going to have a lot of influence with those guys going at it because the testosterone is going to be raging on their side.
Oh, yeah.
The women are going to they're going to take Brendan off under their wing. He's going to end up being kind of stuck under, I think, what they're...
Stephanie's wing?
That could be, yeah. I think Stephanie will end up
Could
taking...
be a battle of wills there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It could be.
There's two alliances starting in that squad.
There's some strong girls playing.
Yeah.
There's
So
still some
yeah,
strong
next
girls.
episode
Stephanie's
we're
real
gonna
strong.
see
Jenna's
we're gonna
strong.
see some tempers flaring and some high emotions
Good.
and
Get these
yeah.
people some sunscreen for Christ's sake.
right. So join us again here, guys, next Wednesday. We're gonna be back at it again, and we will see you then. Later.